No, I thought they were going to change the tire without raising it up. I said, how do you do that?
Trouble out of turn 4. Big crash. One car upside down. A second narrowly misses the wall. And this was what we feared. 18, David Heightshouse goes spinning. And one car did a lid lifter. Is that 96 Jeff Underwood? It is. The car got loose, Darrell, in turn 4. Appeared he overcorrected. Went up to the wall and over it went.
You know, I always heard that you didn't want a number that you could read upside down or right side up.
There's proof. He's moving in the car, trying to get the net down and get out. So, of course, we're under caution again. A wild ride for 96 Jeff Underwood out of Fort Lauderdale. Here's the aftermath.
Boy, it is. It's hard to tell what happened other than he's upside down.
And you know, Darrell, the big fear of a crew watching his car get upside down, you know it's got a good roll cage. It's got that 1 3/4 tubing all around him. The biggest fear is a car not hitting him while he's rolling or while he's on his roof.
Right. The only thing I don't like about what I see is that up around the windshield post area, the front of the cage is collapsed. But certainly around the driver's area, around his head and all, and where he sets, everything looks to be intact. But the front of the cage did seem to fold up a little bit more. But these windshield angles are so steep in these cars.
And he's coming out. Jeff Underwood, we saw him moving just after the car came to rest. He is okay.
Way to go, Jeff. Look where his goggles are.
He's a big fella to be in a small car like
Boy,
that.
he is. Yeah, look at his goggles. They got right down on his, they fell down on his chin.
So Underwood is okay. We're under the 3rd caution flag for an upside down car out of turn 4. Down to the bottom of the racetrack comes Kelly.
Oh, trouble. Big
crash, turn 3. One car upside down. I believe that's Eric Van Cleef, 82. Let's check that. It's 92. Jimmy Britts, who had come from the back of the pack and at one time run in the top 5. There's Andy Lally, who won his class in the Daytona Rolex 24. 71 David Hutto, who had been coming up through the field with Lally. Now remember, this race cannot end under caution. And there, all torn up, is the 16 of Christian Elder.
Well, the winner of this race.
What happened?
Well, they're off in the first turn here. And that 12 car got into the 82 car, and once they started turning over, oh my gosh, the 71 car almost went over.
Just nowhere for these other cars to go.
That was Britts, the last black car to pile in.
And then this car, look, this last car here in the wreck, he finally gets between the apron and the banking and he rolls over. The 12 gets into the back of
92 there.
92, shoots him up the track.
And here comes the 71, the black
He's
car
got
piles
nowhere to
in.
go, and that's a huge hit. That's a huge hit. Now keep watching back
Elder.
in here, and you're going to see this car right here roll over.
Boy, that's a hard hit right there.
Those are big hits, and unfortunately none of them are in the driver's door. See that last car right there roll over? See this guy?
Yeah, that's Jimmy Britts.
He got between the banking and the flat, and the car rolled up.
So Andy Lally, the road racer, is okay. And all of these cars were just 5 laps away from perhaps a top 10 finish.
You almost knew about the way things was going on back there with about 5 or 6 laps to go. It was about destined to happen.
Oh yeah, we could feel as we said, the intensity was picking up.
Caution is out, but don't go away. This race cannot end under the caution flag. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Daytona International Speedway. There is what is left of one of the cars involved in that crash at turn 3.
But folks, notice that roll cage on that car and it's still intact. Nothing was bent. Nothing went right where the driver sits. All the integrity was there. The car was still in one piece in that area. The sheet metal obviously ripped off, but the car itself, and I tell you, that car, that 18 car, hit the wall earlier going down into turn 1. I don't know how much damage it did to it, but he was, again, involved in that accident.
Now they're going to try to steer Andy Lally's car and not roll it over, but steer it down the banking. Right up, that's like trying to stand on the roof of your house, folks, up there. 31 degrees of banking. That's not an easy place to deal with a car up near the wall. That's about 5 stories from the bottom, from the yellow line up to the top. Here's another look.
Well, once these cars start wrecking, and of course we talk about how narrow this racetrack is, even with these small cars, and you see this guy, he's starting back up the hill, and that's causing a problem. This 71 car took a heck of a lick, but this cat come in here, and I mean, he was running wide open. Now this car will turn over down here once it gets caught back up on the apron again.
Yeah, that's Christian Elder, the last car to pile in.
Little contact right there, gets everything. So I was seeing headed up the hill. He catches this car here. Now this car's going to come back up. Now here comes a wide open right here and just lays right into those guys. And here comes another one. Yeah. And then of course he just, on the process of going down the hill and getting caught on the banking, this car right here will flip over on this roof.